¿Qué pasa? Mad soccer in the house. Saturday, 4 games, 4 matches. Unbelievable. So here we go. We'll start with the first one. France against Australia. This game was no match. France was just overly better. You could see it on the field. Overly overmatched Australia. Australia was in over their heads, okay? But they played them tight. But then, okay, and about the, well, first of all, it came out at the half. It was zip at the half, okay? But then in the second half, France came back and on a penalty kick in the 58th minute by Antoine Griezmann, he got it in, 1-0 France. But then there was a penalty kick on the other side with Australia, and Miley Genedic, he kicked it in. This was about in the 62nd minute, so that made it 1-1. That made it exciting. All the Australian fans were going crazy with the rubber kangaroos bouncing up and down. It was nice, you know. But then Paul Pogba of Manchester United, he did it. What he did was he kicked the ball, hit the crossbar, it bounced down just over the goal line, just barely, but enough to score the goal. That was it. France won 2-1, and Pogba scored that in the 80th minute. So France are looking good. I think they're on their way to win the group, okay? And now we go on to the second game. Everybody's getting on Messi's case. He missed the penalty kick. Okay, well, it was blocked by the goalkeeper, who I think in this game has to be man of the match. It was a 1-1 draw, okay? Diego Maradona was in the stands, but regardless, the first goal was scored by Sergio Aguero, Kun Aguero, and that was in the 19th minute. And nothing, but then like 4 minutes later, Iceland came down, and the ball was jostled in the middle of the penalty area, and then somebody, I believe it was Alfred Finnbogason, he scored, he tipped it in, he scored it. This was in the 23rd minute, and from there on, it kept going. But then, in about the 63rd minute, there was a foul on Argentina, penalty kick. Messi comes up, studies, but he telegraphed the ball. The way he was positioned and the way he kicked it, it was just like, I don't know, too slow. And he has a habit of missing penalty kicks. So this didn't surprise me. In fact, I was here with my friend from Egypt, Mohammed, and I told him he's going to miss the goal. He said, nah, Messi can't miss that. I said, watch, he's going to miss the goal. And sure enough, the goalkeeper guessed right, went to his right side, knocked it away with his hands. They couldn't score. Argentina kept coming back and coming back and coming back after that penalty kick miss. Kept coming back, trying. They brought in Gonzalo Higuain to get a little firepower in them. But the defense for Iceland was very strong. And these guys were all tall. They're all over 6 feet. And their defense, they were fast and they were quick. And they just gave Argentina a hard time, even though Argentina in the second half played very well. There was a couple of times where Iceland almost scored, right? But I say 2 or 3 times they almost scored, and Messi had a couple of shots, just missed, you know? So all the heat is going on Messi. Kun Aguero after the game said, hey, he's only human. What do you expect? See, now the comparison is what happened with Cristiano Ronaldo yesterday and what happened with Messi today. Everybody's going crazy. You know, they're like absolutely going bonkers. Oh, Messi's no good, man. You know, first game, I'm not even worried about it. Let me tell you, I'll have him on my team anytime. I don't care. You know, he did the best thing. He did the best he could against a very, very solid defense. Let me tell you something. Now, I said Argentina and Croatia to win the group. Listen, Iceland has a chance to sneak in, man. I'm telling you right now, they are that good. You've got to remember, the European Championships, they got to the quarterfinals. So don't don't even predict this team is out. Everybody was saying, oh, it's going to be an easy game. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. I knew it, man. Especially from the start, when they had defenders up front trying to get the ball in midfield. But Argentina, what they did was they passed, played a little tiki-taka, passing the ball here and there, trying to break through that defense. I mean, they practically had everybody back, you know. But Argentina did the best they could after Kun scored, but then they let their guard down after he scored, and Iceland came down, and they came down in a counterattack a couple of times. See, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to do that to Argentina. Now, the big game against Croatia, that's big. That's major, okay? Because Croatia, they beat Nigeria 2-0. Nigeria in the second half had chances, but they couldn't do, you know, they just couldn't get the ball in, you know, with Victor Moses and then Kelechi Iheanacho of Leicester City. He came in as a substitute in the second half. But like I said, Argentina, Croatia in a couple of days, that's going to be a big game. I think this has to be at least a must-win for Argentina. As far as Nigeria looks, I don't know. They're okay, but they didn't really impress me. Now, they play Iceland next. That's going to be interesting to see how they play Iceland. If they can't beat them, then they're out. Forget it. They're out. That'll be 2 losses right there. The most they can get is 3 points. Forget it. They'd be out, you know? So right now, Croatia on Group D, they're on top, all right? And Argentina, Iceland are behind, each with 1 point. So Group D, I'm telling you, I consider that the group of death. Be honest with you. The Croatia's looking good. By the way, Croatia was a penalty kick was scored by Luka Modric, okay? And it was his second goal. So the first goal was scored by Persic, and Ivan Persic. So really, Croatia, I said they look good, they look solid, not bad on defense, even though they had a few flaws here and there. But Nigeria didn't take advantage of the certain holes that Croatia had. If one team that can take advantage of that, it's Argentina. But we shall see for the big one. Okay? Also, the other game, Peru and Denmark. Peru played their butts off. The crowd for Peru was gigantic. They took up more than about half the stadium. They were looking good. They were playing hard, you know. But there was a point where they had a penalty kick, and Christian Cueva took the penalty kick, missed it over the crossbar. That was the second missed penalty kick of the day in all 4 matches. So then Denmark, they scored in the 59th minute. There was no score at the half. 59th minute, Yusuf Ugari Poulsen. He scored the only goal for Denmark. So Denmark is looking good. Even though Peru, I think both teams, Peru and Denmark, looked about pretty much even, you know? Because, well, for example, the possession, it was 52% for Peru, 48% for Denmark. So that was pretty even right there. But to no avail, so Peru, more or less, they have to win their next game, their next match. Okay, I believe it's, let me see. Their next match should be, okay, they're going to play France on Thursday, June 21st, all right? That's the game. And then that's the same day Argentina will play Croatia. That's the late game. That's the 2 o'clock game. So mark that. That's going to be Thursday, June 21st. So let's see if there's going to be any changes in the Argentine lineup. I think France is going to come out with the same lineup. So, and Croatia, just about the same. That's a big game. That's going to be a big game for both Argentina and Peru, the both of South America. All right. Now the games coming up tomorrow, the big ones. Okay. First, Serbia is going to be playing Costa Rica. So all the Costa Rica fans are coming out big time, full force. Their main man, Keylor Navas, all right? One of the best goalkeepers in the world. I put him in the, excuse me, I'll put him in the top 5. Plays for Real Madrid. Excellent hands, excellent reflexes. If anybody's going to save Costa Rica, it's going to be him, all right? And they're playing a tough Serbian team. Like I always said, Eastern European teams are hard, like Croatia, Serbia. Those are teams you gotta, you gotta watch out for. They're always dangerous. They play good, hard football, hard soccer. So here's a game that I think maybe Costa Rica, they won't be overmatched, but I don't know. I got to see what Serbia does, how they look, okay? But then the next 2 games, wow. Germany, Mexico, woo! That's going to be a mother. That's going to be a monster game, Mexico with the passion against the machine. The machine, not just, it's all 11 players playing like a machine. Manuel Neuer, Bayern Munich, he was hurt. He's back. His backup is Mark ter Stegen of Barcelona. So you got some of the best goalkeepers in the world, Manuel Neuer, Mark ter Stegen. Okay? And then Brazil, they're going to play Switzerland. Now, Switzerland's a very good team. I don't care what anybody says. This is no fluke team. Brazil, I think, are going to have their hands full, but then they are loaded. Neymar, Paulinho, Willian, Gabi Jesus, all those type of players, they're going to, I'm curious to see how Switzerland can handle Brazil. So those are the 2 big games. I tell you, the Costa Rica-Serbia game is going to be a very good game also. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so those are the 3 games. 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 2 p.m. All right? And then Monday, you have Sweden against South Korea, Belgium and Panama. It should be an easy game with Belgium. And then finally, England, the crazy boy, the nutty boys of England are going to be playing Tunisia, which happens to be a very good team. We'll see what happens with that, okay? Let me see, hold on one second. Just want to check out the time real quick. Okay. That's all the time we have. Remember, I'm putting up a whatever they call it, a post or podcast every day after all the World Cup games, all through the World Cup. And also check out my Mad Soccer Facebook page. Some of the post-ups are on there also, the videos. Okay, so you can check it out, man. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, Mad Soccer is back. Coming to you from the North Manhattan Rehab Center. Not for drugs, for my foot. Remember that. And email me, madcisco52@yahoo.com. MADCISCO52@yahoo.com, okay? See you later. Adios.